morning with one local family.
Each gonna sort of become this week to lose. Look what I have.
Your handsome son.
Yay, Georgie. I will give him his props all day long because. Hey guys, Barbara here. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Welcome to the show. This is the Bear Pantry Show. I've got Joe with me today because this is our very first video on this platform. I am so excited because Joe is going to be making
Stew chicken.
Belizean stew chicken Joe style. All right, Joe really knows how to burn up in the kitchen and you guys are in for a treat. So let's get right into the making of the dish. Joe is first going to cut up the chicken. Alright guys, so Joe comes from a large family, originally from Sand Hill, Belize. So he will cut the chicken up into small pieces. Let's go, Joe.
I'm taking off the skin from off the thigh.
That's the leg.
The leg.
He just did the thigh just now.
I'm cut the other one off.
So far you've cut off the wing, one leg and one thigh?
Right. So we can cut the thigh off of the leg. Take off the skin. I don't like the skin, so I get rid of the skin. Some people do like the skin, but I don't.
You get rid of some of the fat too then, right?
Right. And I just pull it off the leg. And then I'll eat the heart, and I can skin off the skin, because like I say, I don't like the skin on the chicken.
That bowl was too big for the sink and it was making way too much noise, so I just switched it out. I think after you guys see how Joe cleans a chicken, you probably won't want to eat chicken from the grocery store or any other restaurants anymore because he is meticulous about cleaning the chicken. He took off all the skin, all the fat. Now he's cleaning out all this dried blood that's inside the back part in the ribbed area. Now he's cutting the back in two because that's what we do. We stretch the meat, all right? Now he's gonna kind of fillet the breast. And I say kind of because he's just going to split it in two like this, and then he's going to cut the part with the bone in two again. He's not going to clean off all the meat off the part with the bone, all right? So he does this with all the breast. So this will stretch to feed a large family. Now, this is what we as Belizeans do. We wash the meats with distilled white vinegar or lemon juice or lime juice. So let's watch Joe rinse this meat off. He's going to rinse this off at least 3 times before he starts adding spice to the meat. So normally to make Belizean stew chicken, I would only put salt, black pepper, and ricado. Ricado is a natto, and that's the equivalent of like if you would use paprika or paprika. That's to like color the meat. And I think it gives it some flavor too, right, Joe?
Yeah.
But not Joe. Joe's going to put all types of stuff. Black pepper, salt, garlic powder, chili powder, and cayenne. So is this what you normally put on the chicken?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, and pretty much you just open the pantry and find what you want to find for that moment, right? You don't do it this way all the time.
No, not all the time.
All right. So you left some water in the pan for the chicken. So let's see how you season up, Joe.
Okay, first I'm going to start with the salt. Folks, and this is not a lot of salt I'm putting in.
It doesn't have a lot of sodium in this
Right.
salt, right?
So, I mean, I put this here,
Uh-huh.
because it come in on a little bit, so. And then black pepper.
Black pepper got in my throat right away, Joe.
Some garlic powder.
No, I don't really like the smell of garlic, but when Joe does his stew chicken, it's fine. Chili powder.
Chili powder. Not too much, just a little bit. And
No.
some
Cayenne
cayenne.
is hot.
Right.
I didn't used to think that cayenne was a really hot pepper, but it's hot.
You can put a whole lot
But
because
it's hot with flavor too. Ooh, it's getting all up in my nose, guys.
that's good. Not a whole lot of it. And then
Then we're gonna do the ricotta.
And put some ricotta. Pinch up a little piece, maybe about this big.
Like a tablespoon. Yeah, that looks like a tablespoon.
And then we got to work it in. That's why I leave the water in.
No, the ricotta look like clay. All right, and they do have the powder one too, but the ricotta look like clay.
Now we're gonna work it in.
So you just what? Put it in the water and break it up.
Yeah, break it up.
I like my little spot over here, guys, because I'm just gonna go in here and hide. All right, Joe's getting it all on the camera lens.
I don't see that.
So now, normally we would cook stewed chicken with vegetable oil, corn oil, canola oil, all types of different oil. But you could do it with any oil that you like. You could do it with coconut oil. I don't like it with that, but I like it with some olive oil. So that's what Joe's going to use to cook it in a big skillet, right, Joe?
Yeah.
All right.
That's what it look like, yeah.
So what next? We're going to move over to the stove?
Yeah.
Depending on the size of your skillet, use anywhere from 3 tablespoons to a 1/4 cup of extra virgin olive oil or vegetable oil, corn oil, canola oil, pretty much any oil that you prefer. So Joe's going to go ahead and put the pieces of the chicken in the pan. He's not even going to wait for the oil to get hot, all right? So the main thing that you want to remember here is not to double stack the meats, because if you do, they're not going to get brown. And what we're doing right here is browning the meat. So he's just going to put all the pieces in. Our pan is pretty big, so I'm sure it's going to hold all the pieces of the chicken. So Joe is cutting up an onion while he's peeling it first, then cutting it. While I pick some of this cilantro off of the stems, because it's almost all done. And it's not too much. Sometimes I cut up the stems in it too, you know, Joe.
Yeah.
Sometimes I cut up the stems in the chicken too, but this time we have enough that we could just pick it from the stems.
It's good, but I don't like to put this stuff.
And as Belizeans, we tend to love cilantro. A lot of people say, oh, don't cook with cilantro because that makes it not so much authentic, this authentic, that. Oh, come on. Cilantro tastes good and y'all know it, all right?
Big deal.
I know, huh?
You put whatever you want to put in.
And so you guys know that Joe is the force behind a lot of the meals. I'm really, really good at making breads and puddings and pies. I think pretty much anything to do with dough, right? I'm good at.
Yep.
I'm not so good at cookies, although I have like 3 cookies that I can do fantastic. I do oatmeal raisin and ginger snaps and polvoron. I can do those really, really well. The rest of like the chocolate chip cookies and stuff like that, that's Jada's fort, all right? So Joe is just slicing up that onion. We're gonna use the whole onion, Joe?
Not much.
And you guys are gonna find with Joe, Joe doesn't talk too much when he's doing the cooking show. I gotta keep on poking him. Talk, Joe, talk.
Yes.
But other than that, he talks a lot.
I'm gonna use I'm more or less like use most
Use the whole thing?
Maybe
And you just
not.
like rough chopping it, right? Is there any wrong way to do the onion?
No.
You could slice it. You don't want to dice it too small though, right?
No.
Just rough chop. All right.
You could dice it how small you want.
You could dice it small like for panadas,
It's up to what.
but it's gonna disappear. I like to get the onion on my fork.
This gonna
When
disappear.
I'm eating
too,
this chicken.
eventually.
And today, this is gonna disappear. Eventually, what we're gonna eat this with today is rice and beans. But we're not gonna show you how to make that in this video. We're gonna show you that in an upcoming video because I want you guys to come back. I'm gonna have playlists here at the site where it's gonna be like the Belizean foods. Then I'm gonna break those down even more into like the rice and beans and then the panadas type food. And then I'm gonna have other type of food, Americanized food. What else are we gonna have? Some travel vlogs, right, Joe? Yeah, we're gonna have some travel vlogs. Like if we go to the fair, if we go to the beach, we're not gonna travel too far, right? But we're gonna have some travel vlogs and just a lot of good family fun that you're gonna see here. This show is rated G all the time. G for what? General audience. G for good. Okay, so what's going on here with the chicken? It's just browning, right?
And we're browning the chicken right now.
All right, cool. It takes about 10 to 15 minutes for the chicken pieces to get brown on one side. So all Joe is doing right now is flipping all the pieces to the opposite side so that that side can get brown. So it takes a little bit of time, right, to make the chicken look beautiful. Let's get the last piece. Give this another 10 to 15 minutes. And when the other side is brown and it looks beautiful like this, Joe's just going to go ahead and remove all the pieces from the skillet because he wants to do something special with the onions. So he's just removing them. And it's always great to use a non-stick skillet when you're doing this type of stuff. My pan's getting kind of old here. So let Joe take all the pieces out, and then look, he tosses in the onions, and he's just going to let this cook or saute until they're almost burnt. This process takes like another 5 minutes, but this is the secret to Joe's special stew chicken. Shh, don't tell nobody.
Okay, we gotta saute the onion like this. See? Now ready to put your chicken back in. Put more water in there. We're gonna stew this down, and that's the way we're gonna get nice gravy and all that. And then now we're gonna put the cilantro. I washed the cilantro already, okay? Because folks say, how come you don't wash the cilantro? So I'm like, you guys know I washed it. Put it in now. Okay.
Do you put a lid on the pot now?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah, well, I know my lid at.
I'm your sous chef today.
Put a little bit more water in there. And we're gonna do this maybe 2 or 3 times. All depends on how soft the chicken can get.
Okay.
So this, I might have to do this again, but let's see. Put like a little bit of water, and you can turn it off after a couple of minutes.
So this is the 3rd time he's putting water in the pot and just allowing it to cook down like this. Oh, it smells so good. Alright guys, it's finished. It went for 45 minutes. Joe put like this cup full of water 3 different times and just allowed it to cook. And look how gorgeous this is. So see all this right here? That's some beautiful gravy. And as Belizeans, we don't put any flour in this to thicken it or anything like that, alright? So I just want to lay these out here just so you can see what they look like. We're not going to waste our gravy, and this is not really a bowl. So this is just for visual. These are all the pieces that Joe cut. See, by the time you get a piece of chicken from Joe when it's done, you don't even know what piece it is. But he will make it work. This can feed like a family of 10. By the time Joe's done with this one chicken. So we're gonna eat the chicken today with some rice and beans, right? Okay, right here. Joe made some the other day and he put it in the freezer. But we're gonna create a video to put right here at this platform where we show you how to make the rice and beans from scratch with coconut milk. And let me tell you guys, that stuff is so delicious. Even from the freezer, it's delicious. What do you guys think? No, don't throw away your gravy, alright? Because you're going to need that to put on the rice. But I just really wanted to show you how this is gorgeous, lovely, beautiful. Alright guys, so it is as easy as that. Joe, thank you so much for coming in and showing us how to make your Belizean stew chicken. Come closer, babe. You guys, thank you so much for following us on Facebook, The Bear Pantry Show. So remember to follow, like, and share. 3 things. 3 simple things.
Follow, like, and share.
Even Joe remember it now, huh? You guys, I'm so happy to be here with you, and we're gonna have more videos like this coming real soon, okay? At least 2 or 3 a week, huh? We can, well, at least 2. Give me at least 2 a week.
2 a week.
We're gonna pump them out, all right? So we're gonna serve this up with some rice and beans. And I'll see you guys again
Soon.
He always says real soon, and he forgot his one line. I'll see you guys again real soon. Bye. Hey guys, Barbara here, and look who I have with me today. And this is what we go through every time we're doing the show. He's never ready. Hello. You want me to get something and poke
What do you
you?
want me to say?
I just said Joe here. Hi, people. Hi, folks. Anything that Joe always says. All right, let's go again. 1, 2. Hey guys, Barbara here, and look who I have with me today.
Joe.
Oh my God.